Welcome to the free to play account, and you see me race qualifying on Friday, and we're back today because we've made it through to the final round, and I'm going to bring you the last two races to see where we finish. So let's give you an update first of all into the opening round. So qualifying 146 points, opening round 340, and then in the final round so far we're on 276. And we've got a good chance of a top 3, maybe even a top 10, probably more realistic. So, can we get the job done? So here we go into Silverstone for race 7 and then Spain race 8 to finish off, which will hopefully be a really good GP weekend for the very first week on the free to play account. Remember, not a single penny, not even the premium pit pass has been purchased for this account. It relies on jewels, any crates that we unlock, and the skill of myself involved too. P4 and P10 for Esteban Ocon, and we're going to use some boosts. We're going to use everyone's favourite at the moment, Cuppa, because I want to get off to a good start. I want to definitely finish in the top 10. That would be brilliant for me. Anything else better is a bonus. So here we go, free to play, final round is underway, and Ocon didn't get the memo. He makes a slow start, but second gear kicks in, and we are out to P8 at the moment. Max Verstappen has raced into P1, and he's going really slow. What the hell has happened to Max Verstappen? He looks almost hooked on the Ferrari, but survives. P1 for Verstappen. Ocon has moved all the way up to P5 after his slow start. And we're going to be doing a 2-2-3 with Verstappen and a 3-2-2 potentially with Ocon as well, as we move Esteban Ocon into P4. Remember, Cuppa's great because it's got the race start, it's got the cornering, and it's got overtaking as well. Not many on this account left though, that's for sure. So we're in the lead, and a 47 points would do absolutely beautifully here. Conserve down the straight. Just that little bit extra with both drivers, and then we're going to push Max Verstappen because we're going to have to do another two stops. So we're going to push him to use up that power unit. Ocon will increase the power unit for now. We're going to be coming back hard at this rival and AI later on. But Max Verstappen into the pits from P1. And where's he going to come back out? At the minute, looking quite good to still be in the lead, and he will be. Max Verstappen comes out in P1, beautifully pushed on that second lap, that in lap, and he comes out ahead of Esteban Ocon, who after the early pit stops finds himself in P2, but will be coming into the pits this lap. We'll come back for some soft tyres, and Verstappen we're just going to build back up again. So, all to play for. We're in a very decent position as Max Verstappen goes round Ocon. We need a good stop. Need a very good stop. And everyone else is pitting behind as well. Any of them early pit stoppers didn't get the benefit of that undercut. And Esteban Ocon is going to come out in a lovely position in P2. And that is perfect. And we can close that gap now a bit as well. Max Verstappen doesn't really need servicing, but to be honest, we're that far ahead, we might as well just take it just to cover off in case. And you can see Esteban Ocon now creating the gap between P2 and P3. And that should be enough for a next lap pit stop to come out P2. Verstappen in the pits again. Will he come out ahead of Ocon again? Yes, he will at the minute. But Ocon gets through on that soft tyre. And P1 and P2 still at the moment. We've pulled well clear. And they're on hards as well. Let's push Ocon. We might as well get track position. Especially when they're on the hard tyres. Hard tyres are very slow. So if we can push hard now, we can come out and then just conserve to the end. We've used all the power unit. We've got a big lead. And in comes Ocon. No servicing required. We're above 50%. As Max Verstappen retakes the lead of this race. 2 laps to go. And this could be a very good 47 points incoming. And it's looking pretty good at the moment. No dramas with safety cars. No weather to risk us either. We should be able to cruise to the end. And that will put us in a good position in the old groupings going into the last race. Remember as well, make sure to let me know that you're enjoying the free-to-play account. I know some of you do. So do let me know if you do enjoy this account as well. But last lap, Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon look like they're going to bring this home comfortable in the end. After a slow start with Ocon, he certainly made up for it. And he's not far off Max Verstappen now either. As we come round. Nearly there. One more race to do. A nice top 10 junior would be the perfect start, considering we only started this account really last week. But Max Verstappen will win. Esteban Ocon in second, and it's a huge 47 points. So here we go, the last race of final round. Can we finish on an absolute high? That would be the dreams of the free-to-play account. And let's have a look where we qualify for Barcelona. Hopefully, good positions, because we need it. Especially with a bit of pressure. And look at that, split out P4, P12 for Esteban Ocon. So what can we pull out the back? I think we might have to potentially use Cuppa again, you know. And I'm going to keep him on softs, because softs seem to work a treat with Cuppa. So let's absolutely stick to it. Why change if it's not broke? And we're going to keep it on. We've got a real player as well to overcome here. So this could be interesting as well. This could be the damage for the 47 points. Now medium and softs for the rival. So here we go. Last race, final round, Spain GP. And can we get a good start? Max Verstappen is already over needle into P1. Esteban Ocon P9. And if you've watched my main account, you know just to keep pushing here. And Verstappen P1, Ocon now into P5. Brilliant making up ground by Esteban Ocon. He makes up for his Silverstone slow start and already finds himself looking at the back of Lewis Hamilton. Nearly gets past him. So down the straight we go. Currently P1. Ocon behind Hamilton. These two are quite close at the minute, which worries me, because there's not that much difference between the two drivers time-wise. So it could be very possibility that we do have to chuck in an early pit stop than we like, as Ocon cannot get past Lewis Hamilton. What about Max? He's fine at the minute, but it looks like we've got a big enough gap to carry on. Still, Ocon trying to get past Lewis Hamilton. We're even boosting a little bits and bobs to try and get him past, and we finally do. Up to P4 for Ocon. We're going to come back for softs with Max out front, and we don't need to service yet. Going to do a nice comfortable 3 laps. Esteban Ocon in 4th. We'll be coming into the pits this lap too, and we'll probably have to do a bit of conserving on the service there as well, as Ocon moves into P3. So good moves by Ocon. Rivals now behind, I think it's Perez. We've got every chance of making some good points here. Max Verstappen coming out the pits. Can't get past the Ferrari, but with the pit trick on the exit that I released to you and found myself, we do manage to get straight back in to P1. And Ocon as well, P7. Round the outside, nearly of the rival, but inside it matters. P7 and now P6. So we are absolutely motoring at the Spanish GP. And we are licking our lips at some tasty prospect too. Ocon on medium boost, flying past Fernando. He won't be happy with that. And we are looking good. Verstappen comfortable in the lead. One pit stop from P4 there. And Esteban Ocon, with the rival pushing, now takes up P2. Can we do the unthinkable and get another 47 points? We have no spend. We're going to try. Verstappen will come into the pits next lap, doing the 3-3-2 on both drivers. And it's looking very clear at the minute that we could be on for something special. Verstappen will boost. Ocon will conserve down the straight. And then we'll look to potentially boost a little bit further, as he'll come into pits. No service required though for him. So what's the gaps out front? Looking massively clear, so we're all good. Rival's not using power unit. That's a strange decision by the rival. Maybe he's trying to do that one stop and make it work without ruining tyres. But we've got plenty of power unit left. As Max Verstappen comes back out. P1 for Max Verstappen. Comfortably with power unit left as well. Ocon pits. Currently P2. Coming out into a clear P2. It looks like the rival pitted as well, which is a strange choice. He obviously wanted the soft tyres. Could have gone different there. But at the minute, we've got enough to repel any attack on these softs, and we're quite clear. We have one lap to go. We're going to zoom out a bit just to keep an eye on the rival. If the rival starts pushing, we're going to push as well. But there is stuck in P4. So it's looking very good. Real player. And we're now going to make some big moves to the leaderboard. It looks like we could sneak a top 10 in our very first week, as Max Verstappen laps the opponent in P14. Not using power unit again. But Max Verstappen, zooming in, takes home the victory in Spain, with Esteban Ocon, knife through butter, coming home to take P2. Brilliant finish to the Spanish GP and event overall. And we wait for the rival to finish. But what a stunning round it's been. Brilliant. Didn't even expect any of this. We've been racing hard in the week, unlocking the free crates, free unlocks on the free pass. And we are going to come home and score some big points in our first junior GP event. Hope you enjoyed them two races. Let's see where it does in the leaderboard at the moment. And 47 points is the magic number we wanted. And let's have a look into junior league at the moment. And at present, P1. We sit P1 at the moment, but a lot could change. There's a fair few to race still, but that is a magnificent effort. And you can see 370 points, only dropped 6 points overall. But where will we finish? So what a massive weekend it was for us. P1 on the main account in Champs, and a massive P1 in our first ever GP on the free-to-play. Not a single penny spent, and we have secured a massive P1 in junior division. Absolutely buzzing with that result. And let's see what we get. Obviously, I'm doing this on my iPad, so it's pretty laggy compared to the phone that I usually race off. And look at that nice little P1 medal. Doesn't it look so good indeed? We get 5.1 rep points for the team. 10k coins, which will help as always. We get a huge 90 Taurus. That will do us so good because we need every boost we can get. 188 Nova. 400 Feral Punch. That will do. 292 Essence. Remember, these are up to Series 3, I think it is. Gasly 262, 107 Rodeo, some huge numbers, 86 Axion. This will help the free-to-play account all the way. 135 Swift Charge, and finally 83 Logan Sargent. So some massive numbers, and we will absolutely take it. Anything to upgrade is so much beneficial at this stage. So absolutely buzzing with that. We also get a platinum crate for the weekly Super Champions division, and we now move back up to Legend as we didn't play in the first couple of weeks. So let's see what we can get in this crate as well. Hopefully something decent from the platinum crate. That would be very nice indeed. So when my iPad eventually moves over, we'll have a look. And here it goes. So platinum crate, we get 2k coins. We get 71 Lewis Hamilton being unlocked. 70 Essence. We get 70 Max Verstappen, every little helps for him. Used very well at the weekend. 3 Equator. 8 Zeno, a nice upgrade on Zeno. And 4 Logan Sargent as well. So this account is slowly building now. Every time we open a crate, we're getting better. And what do we get in this standard green crate that we've got as well? Some coins. We get some Magnussen, Axiom, and Spectrum. So before we take a look at the account, we've got one more free crate to collect down the bottom. And because we're on iPad, it's a large screen, but we'll leave it as it is because you get the centre of attention that you need. We get some more Perez, Lance Stroll as well, and some Spectrum. So let's have a look how the account looks. It's looking pretty good. I've got Williams' team event coming next week for the free-to-play account. And let's have a look. Oh, I got another free crate. I should open this one first. Always getting confused. What crate? Too many crates to open today. Get 9 Enigma. Free de Vries gets a level up. And Oscar Piastri. So, with that unlocks, let's take a look what we've got then. Obviously, we were rocking Magnussen and Verstappen previously. We've got quite a lot of upgrades. Pierre Gasly is a nice one to upgrade. Lewis Hamilton as well. And then we'll have a look at the car. So, Feral Punch can be upgraded. Pretty much everything can be upgraded. Matador, Zeno is the big upgrade as well. So, plenty of work to do on the account. Plenty of upgrading. Plenty of coins being spent. And let's have a look at that one more time. That juicy P1 in Junior. First free-to-play victory of the season after just 52 races, including GPs. And that is an amazing feat. A massive P1 in Junior.